So yesterday, Mr. Trump sued Bob Woodward, the journalist of Watergate fame, for $49 million. Here's essentially the case. Woodward was writing a book called Rage. He wanted to interview Trump. Trump said, okay. Woodward came in and taped the interview, as journalists usually do, because you can't write everything down a person's saying. You tape it. Okay? Trump said okay to the taping, and he spent a lot of time with Woodward. However, after the book came out, Simon & Schuster, the publisher, then released an audio that has Trump's voice on it. Okay? Trump says, I never agreed to that. All I said was that Woodward could interview me, and if you want to use the tape in the interview for the book, the paper book, it was okay. I didn't say that Simon & Schuster could put the tape together and sell it. So this is fraud, and I'm going to sue. And Trump alleges that the tape is distorted in places, which will be very interesting if it ever gets to trial. And I don't know whether it's ever going to get to trial, but we'll see. Now, the interesting part of this to me is I had a long discussion with Donald Trump back in 2019, telling him, don't do this. Now, I have nothing against Bob Woodward, but I know what Woodward is in business to do. He's associate editor for the Washington Post, which of course kills Trump every day, still to this day, slaughters him. And Woodward brought a book proposal, in fact, a number of them, to Simon & Schuster for big money, millions of dollars. In a book proposal, and trust me, I've sold more nonfiction books than Bob Woodward has, you have to tell the publisher what you're going to do. Okay? And so you have to say this is going to be a book about Trump's whatever it may be. But you have to say what the point of view is going to be if you want the $1 million or whatever it may be. You can't just say, well, I don't know yet. No. Not the way it goes. So I told the former president, look, it's a mistake to cooperate with Woodward since he's already slashed you, and I think it's 3 other books. I think he wrote 4 books on Trump. All of them are anti-Trump books. Why are you doing it? And Trump's reply to me was, I want to get my side out. Okay, but number one, anybody reading a Bob Woodward book on Trump already hates Trump. There aren't like undecideds reading that book, okay, because they know what this is. So why bother reading? I didn't read it. I read the early ones, but I didn't read Rage because I knew what it was going to be. Why do I always waste my time? So you're not getting your word out to anybody that's going to be persuaded, and that's what I said to the president. And number two, by inviting him into your inner sanctum and giving him all this time, you're just giving him a better narrative to hurt you. All right? So anyway, Donald Trump did, as usual, didn't take my advice. And he sat down with Trump, with Woodward, and the rest is history, including the lawsuit that was filed yesterday. Now, I don't know how this lawsuit is going to come out, all right? I don't particularly care. But it's a continuation of dubious decisions by Donald Trump. Because if he wants to be reelected, he's got to get out of this, I'm fighting every battle, all right? The endless controversy cycle. People are exhausted from it. I'll submit to you that very few people care about this Simon & Schuster, Bob Woodward situation. Yes, it's wrong. It is. It's wrong if you allow someone in to tape you. But Trump should have had documents there for Woodward to sign saying, I'm not going to use the tape in any way, shape, or form other than for reference, for my writing. That should have happened. But Trump doesn't have the most astute advisors. He doesn't. I mean, believe me, I know that. So apparently there isn't any paper that was signed. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So, you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.